What is up, Gamer Army? It's been a while since I've done a little video, but some stuff's been going on with life. And today, well, I'm doing a recording from my car because unfortunately I have to go to the dentist in a little bit, and I'm going to be having a tooth extracted. So I may not be doing videos for a little bit until my mouth kind of heals up right on the side here. Couple things I wanted to point out for you guys. I'm going to be driving while I actually make this video. So, a couple weeks ago, some of you guys posted that you wanted to see some sort of merch. Well, I finally actually got some merch up over on Amazon, which I am slowly getting more merchandise out there for you guys. I tried not to put the prices too crazy on them because it is Amazon, and I'm only going to make a few bucks off each shirt, so it's not like I'm making like $15 or anything like that on each shirt. So they're only going to be in one color right now. They're going to be all in black, but as time goes on, if I can get more sales, then I'm going to make sure there's different colors out there. If you guys just post down below, kind of give me an idea of what kind of colors you guys are kind of hoping for other than the traditional black shirt. I will try to make sure that those are in future updates and postings for you guys. On top of that, Arcade1up has been kind of light when it comes to some of the actual news for Arcade1up. So what do I mean by light? There hasn't really been much information coming out from Arcade1up at all. Now, things that we have seen, obviously, we have been seeing NFL Blitz being released. Walmart, Arcade1up themselves, they've actually gotten them out there. But when you start looking at companies like Best Buy is kind of falling behind when it comes to some of these. I think I saw somebody post that they're not getting their shipments out until the end of October, which is just insane, especially when you have Walmart's got them all over the place. I don't know. Have you guys gotten your Arcade1up NFL Blitzes yet? What do you guys think of it? I know that there's been a lot of people who've had some kind of gripes and grumblings about it, that they're not super happy when it comes to the actual cabinet, but I've seen a lot of people who are actually very happy with it. So, I don't know. This is going to be one of those love or hate kind of particular cabinets. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I actually think I saw somebody post that they actually already got theirs in the mail already, and they've already started putting it together. So they're probably going to start getting those out slowly to everybody. So I don't know. I really want a Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I just don't have the funds to get it right now, especially since I got to go get this tooth yanked out. Even with insurance, it's still going to be kind of meh. On top of that, one game we really haven't heard anything about, the only game that has not really been on our specific list, we haven't seen anything about Time Crisis. We haven't heard anything about Time Crisis. So those are really the big important things we really haven't heard anything on. I would love for them to announce something, but I've been hearing some people saying that it got pushed back until like 2023 somehow, even though it hasn't been announced. It is kind of a bummer, but I know a lot of people really wanted to actually see this particular cabinet get released. So, what games are you looking forward to? What are you hoping that Arcade1up is actually going to announce? What are you hoping that Arcade1up may actually release? There's a lot of titles out there that would be great options for Arcade1up to release. I would love to see them release a Tekken cabinet. Tekken, I think, would be one of the next big brands or titles that they could actually get out there that people would really enjoy. Obviously, we have your Capcom versus SNK or SNK versus Capcom, whichever ones that you're looking at. You are also looking at Mortal Kombat 4. There's a lot of people that are really doing the hashtag free MK4 to try to get it released, even though the gameplay was pretty horrible and the voice acting and everything about that game was horrible. They really would like to see it actually released to complete their collection of arcade cabinets by Arcade1up. So there's a number of really amazing cabinets. I mean, just thinking about those particular titles I just told you about, Virtua Fighter would be also another great title to get released. We've already seen the Killer Instincts get released. We just haven't seen anything about Pro cabinets here in quite a while. So like that Killer Instinct Pro. There's people who are also asking for Mortal Kombat to be released in a Pro or XL version. I think a Pro version of Marvel vs. Capcom would be something that really needs to come out. Even the Tekken game. I think Tekken Tag, Tekken 3, Tekken 4, any of those Tekkens, Tekken 5, they should be released on some sort of an XL cabinet, or they should be released on a Pro cabinet. I think putting that particular title or series on a smaller screen would not do it justice. Yes, it will get sales. Yes, it will get popularity and notoriety for Arcade1up. But I think if they want to do it right, they should do it with the larger screen and the better quality. I know there's people who've already replaced parts and upgraded parts for their NFL Blitz. So there's people who've already replaced the buttons. They've already replaced the actual marquee across the top as well. So people are always quick to say, if you don't like how it looks, replace parts, upgrade it. This is your perfect time. The issue with these guys, and I'm right there with a lot of other people, is why do we need to upgrade these cabinets just to get it like it should have been at release, at launch? So I personally, I think that Arcade1up should partner with some of these companies making these extra parts and components to upgrade their cabinets, to maybe sell them on their website and kind of make them official parts, so they aren't really missing out on a lot of the action when it comes to these. Because so many people have replaced the trackballs in their centipede cabinets. They've replaced all the buttons. They've replaced all the joysticks with much better buttons and joysticks for their Street Fighter cabinets or their Mortal Kombat cabinets. You know, it would be nice if maybe they could sell the parts by themselves and let people build them on their own. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I know that they do have some replacement parts that you could actually buy individually on their website. But what if they got into the just strictly parts business too? I know a lot of the parts that they actually are making are pretty much going out for warranty kind of work more than anything else. You know, people have broken their control panels or, you know, control decks or things like that. But I think if they had better quality stuff and sold them on their website, I think people would be more apt to actually spend extra money directly with them specifically. So I hope you guys don't mind going on this little journey with me. I'm just cruising around, heading to my dentist appointment. But do you guys agree? Do you guys think that they should try to sell better quality parts? I think that they're missing an entire group of people. They are basically missing their modders is what they're doing. Yeah, they got to cut costs back in some cases in order to be able to release these cabinets at specific prices, especially with the prices have really gone up in terms of wood and electronics and plastics and things like that. But again, those are my opinions. Those are my thoughts. I think that would be something that they could make some extra money on. Post down below. Tell me what you guys think, because that's going to really do it for today's video, guys. I appreciate each of you coming in, I know the video is a little bouncy at some point here because I'm doing it on my phone going down the road. But it's untapped potential. It's all untapped potential. So I will catch you guys next time. Go check out the links on Amazon. Until then, guys, game on.